I used to work the night shift at a small-town public library. It was the kind of place nobody visited after sunset, but they kept me on for security and late returns. Most nights were quiet, too quiet, the kind of silence that presses on your ears. One night, around 1:30 a.m., I heard footsteps on the second floor. That wasn't unusual at first. Old buildings settle, pipes knock, wood creaks. But these weren't random sounds. They were steady, measured, like someone pacing. I radioed in, got no response, and started up the stairs with my flashlight. Each step groaned under my weight. The lights upstairs were off, so the floor was washed in pale moonlight from the tall windows. Rows of shelves stood like dark, crooked teeth. "Hello?" I called. My voice echoed, then died. That's when the pacing stopped. I froze, listening. The silence that followed felt thick, like it had weight. I stood there for maybe 30 seconds, convinced I was imagining things. Then I heard it again, not footsteps. Breathing, slow, careful, right behind me. I spun around, heart slamming against my ribs. But there was no one there, just empty aisle after empty aisle. Still, the smell hit me. A cold, damp scent, like old rain and dust. I hurried back downstairs, telling myself I was tired, that my brain was filling in blanks. I sat at the front desk, trying to focus on my phone. That's when I noticed something strange on the security monitor in camera 3, the second floor. Someone was standing between the shelves. They were tall, too tall. Their arms hung oddly long at their sides. Their head was tilted, like they were studying the camera. I zoomed in. The face was blurred, not out of focus, blurred like a smudge on glass. Then the head slowly turned and looked straight at me. Through the screen, the feed cut to black. Every camera followed. The lights flickered, and somewhere above me, something started walking again. This time, it was coming down the stairs. I bolted for the front doors, fumbling with my keys, hands shaking so badly I dropped them twice. The footsteps were heavy now, wet almost. Each step sounded like it was peeling off the stairs. When I finally unlocked the door, I felt a presence right behind me, so close I could feel cold radiating off it. I didn't turn around. I ran. I didn't go back for a week. When I finally did, my boss told me something that made my blood run cold. 10 years earlier, a man had been found dead between the shelves on the second floor. Homeless, no ID, no records. They said he'd been hiding there at night and froze to death during a winter power outage. No one ever claimed the body. No one remembered his name. That night, curiosity got the better of me. I checked the old incident files. There was one photo. The image was warped and distorted, like the camera lens had been smeared, and in the reflection of a nearby window, I saw myself standing behind him, watching. I quit the next morning, but sometimes when I'm alone and the room gets quiet, I hear slow breathing behind me. And when I check my phone screen, I don't see my reflection right away.